what do you do when you're feeling what's going on in the world, like Afghanistan at the moment? And if we look at around the world, and when people, there's war, there's rape, there's murder, famine, natural disasters, what do you do? Especially, the person's asked me, you feel like a real empath and intuitive. Okay. I totally understand, because there's often, I sit in front of this map that I'm looking to the wall here, and if I tune into different parts of the map, I can feel like an overwhelming of grief, sadness, anger, whatever's going on. And I want to say it's a real natural process, because you are an empath. I'm picking up on that, I'm feeling you, and others who hear this, when you're feeling this too, it's very much to do that you're an empath and you're really tuning into what's going on. So yes, you're gonna feel what's going on. It's gonna bring so many emotions up, and we've got to remember at the moment that at this time, the amount of light workers that have been brought to the planet. So light workers as the healers, the therapists that come onto the planet, energy workers that do like healing, psychic mediums, psychics, a whole array of modalities that you're going to feel it. And this is the time for us to step forward to help others, but also first and foremost, and I felt this very much also for myself today, is that you have to take care of yourself. You have to have, they just said, a self-care package put in place. Okay, it's a bit like, when we go online and we're looking for a spa or something for us, we're looking at the package they have for us. It's very much about that at the moment. You've got to put into practice what you might need for you right now. So I would say, by being aware of your energy stream, like as myself today, it dropped a little bit, and I was aware how my energy stream had dropped a little bit and why it had dropped, that I was aware that I needed to sort myself out. So I sat in meditation. So sitting in meditation, I asked my guides, my team, to come in. Now, in the early days when I didn't know my guides, I would sit there and reach out for my loved ones who may have passed over on the other side to help step forward. And you can do this by prayer or just setting the intention that you want some help from the other side. And in the early days, used to be my nan and my granddad. I love them to bits, and they were always there as a child. They was there by my side. It makes me feel emotional now thinking about them. And so I knew then, and I know now, that if you have loved ones on the other side that have passed over, and you feel that way already, that you want to well up and cry, or you feel very sensitive, they are the right people to ask to step forward, to be by your side. I'm going to this side because when I do my work, my guides come in on my right hand side for me. When I sit there, and also you might call it prayer or setting the intention for meditation, I ask them to come and sit with me, to be by my side, to guide me, to hold my space at this time. And I find then when I'm working with my heart chakra, I'm working with my heart energy center, I can really feel that they're there by my side and helping me. And I also feel that they give me guidance, they give me words of guidance to help me through on my journey, to give me some strength. Now, through working with your chakra system and learning to open and shut your chakra system, the reason for that is your energy fields in your body. Instead of you being so overexposed and picking up on everything, it's about learning to just check in. If you feel that way, just to bring your chakra centers, close them down, bring them in, so that you're not oozing out, losing your energy in a sense of being too open and sensing everything in the whole planet, because you don't need to do that. So you would then also, I found that if I place myself, if I imagine about my golden egg and place that around my body, and I sit in this squidgy, velvety place, it helps me to feel comfortable in a safe place. Now, it's not necessarily to block out the world and to say these things aren't going on. We are here to observe, and I hear that very clearly right now. We are here to observe what is happening on the planet, but we can only do what we can do. So if we are a therapist or a healer or a light worker or whatever, and if you are okay with that this time, that you have a reserve of energy and that you can help others, then you do that. At the moment, I'm honestly putting it out there, I'm going to take a couple of days out. I have a funeral to go to of a family member again. There's only so many family members that can die in 1 year, to be honest. and that's knocked me a bit. So I know I have to be strict. I have to put my boundaries in by saying, for the rest of the week, I'm not going to be working. I need to take some time out so that I can support my family, and also so I can absorb my emotions, so I can absorb my feelings, so I can be in that space for me. And that's what you have to do. It's like putting your oxygen mask on. You know, as a parent on the plane, you know, you hear them turn and say about, you know, parents must put their oxygen mask on first, and I used to always doubt that, but I totally understand that. If we put ours on first, we then can help others. And it's the same thing for all of you out there. If you're feeling as if you're a little bit overwhelmed, you're feeling that it's time for you to step back a little bit, you need to do that. You need to do that, so that then if you're a therapist as well, or whatever you do, anybody that listens to this, that they also, your clients, see that you're taking self-care as well, which is so important. So you have to demonstrate to others around you, friends, family members as well. So regarding that question, it's about, there has to be self-care. There's only so much you can do as an individual, and you'll have to tune into your energy field to see if that works for you, and it should do. Also, you know, by being aware of your own energy stream, if you're around others that do not feel or think the same way as you, if there are family members that are not on the same wavelength as you, you know, the frequencies to you, who may be very down and depressive, or, you know, for whatever was going on for them, you can't always hold your family member space either. So it would be, you know, for me, I'm going to jump in my salt bath after I finish today. That's really important. And to have more of those salt baths, more care. To nourish your body, they just said, you know, to look at the food you're eating. If you can afford organic free range, then you do that. You know, to look at how lovingly your food is, you know, created for you, because you're taking in everything into your body. You know, if you reduce your immunity through fear and stress and the food that you eat, yes, you're liable to catch illnesses and viruses and stuff. So it's your duty for you to have to take self-care. And I'm hearing that very clearly right now, because of what is going on the planet right now. It's your duty to take care of you, because there's more work for you to do for others right now. Okay, I hope that answers your question.